Oh my goodness. There's a hummingbird here right now. I'm gonna go film her. Let's go see if we can catch her. Maybe if we stand really still, we can blend into this tree. Here she comes. She's over by my crystals. There she goes. She's by the neighbors. Hi, Big Tender 1982. Hello, Kyoko. So there's this sweet little female hummingbird that keeps coming, and she just flew by me. So I'm kind of waiting here to see if she comes back to the feeder. Hi, Anastasia. Hello, Hans. Hello, Nomi 1951. Hi, Jan. I know, I love your new channel name. It's awesome. Well, I'm trying to blend in, but I'm not doing a very good job, I guess. She's on to me. She's so tiny. I thought she was a bumblebee or a cicada at first. I don't see her coming back around. She's probably somewhere waiting me out. Hi, Mr. Green Body. I'm trying to wait on this hummingbird, but I'm not not sure if she's going to come back while I'm standing here trying to blend into the tree. But I'm not doing a good job. I might have to do that. Watch, as soon as I walk away from this feeder, she's going to come back. She likes these flowers that my neighbors have over here too. She loves those. And she was going to their tomato plants too. Sunny's super tall. Hi Nathan, how are you? So thank you everybody for coming and smashing the like for us. This is the one that fell over. It's going to have so many heads on it. Lots and lots of sunflowers going to bloom from this one plant. It's huge. It's probably as tall as the tall one, but it fell over and is growing sideways now. And the other ones are developing multi-heads too. Hi Melvin, how are you, friend? Good to see you. I tried to get the hummingbird on film for you guys, but I'm not good at blending in to the tree. So anyway, but really I wanted to show you these crystals. So hi everybody. So I have all the crystals and the cards out, and I'm doing a charge on them. So everything's out here. It's been out all night and it's been out all day and really has picked up some heat. Lots of heat. It's not too bad now, but it was really, really hot earlier. The quartz doesn't get as hot, but the lapis, oh my gosh, it was on fire. So warm. It's a beautiful stone. Hi, Tam. Okay, so guess what? The hummingbird just came, but I don't think I got her on tape. I tried really hard to blend into the tree, but I failed. I don't think I caught her on tape at all. Maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and look. So, I was showing everybody that I've got all the crystals and cards out here today, and they've been charging. They charged last night in that beautiful moonlight that we had, and then they've been charging all day long. So they have cooled down a lot. It's very hot today, so everything was really, really hot earlier, but it's all cooled down a lot now. So yeah, I'm gonna show you, like, look at it through the sunlight. Let's see. Sorry, to get it to focus on the crystal here, or my hand maybe. This is my teddy bear quartz. Sleep with this one. Super healing quartz. Has multiple records in it. I'm still distracted. I keep looking because I keep thinking I'm seeing that hummingbird out of the corner of my eye. She's gonna come back now that I'm not over there, I'm sure. So that's what I'm expecting. Anyway, let's look at this one in the light. So the other night, somebody was streaming and they were talking about the selenite. This is calcite though, but they were talking about selenite and how selenite is connected to the Christ consciousness, which is absolutely fascinating. And what they were talking about was how selenite can spin all of your chakras. So I was thinking, wow, that's really incredible knowledge. This is a selenite sphere that I'm holding. So let's look at that with the sun. Ooh. This is celestite. Celestite is really beautiful too in the sun. Just gorgeous. Let me step back and see if I can get some sunlight on that piece. That doesn't want to focus on it very good. How are you, Jesse? Good to see you here, friend. Oh, headaches? Are you doing baking soda water? Let's look at the big one. Remember, like I taught you, you gotta put it into your wrist like this, and then charging in the sunlight. So pretty. I have a lot of selenite wands in here. Let me see. There's 4 of them that you can use for energy girding. Nice pieces. These are about the same length. And then there's one that's shorter. I think that's the one that my sister sent me from Mom. It's one of Mom's pieces. Yeah. And oh, this is a beautiful piece of fluorite too, which has pyrite on the bottom of it. Hi, Deity. How are you? So let's look at this one. Ooh. This one is always in our back window of this piece. Just like a slab. But it is really pretty. Gorgeous colors. Hello, Yasmit B. Lots of new people here. So if you're new, make sure you smash the like, hit the red button, and then press the notifications bell so that you get all of our notifications. This is citrine, and I have 2 pieces of citrine in here. This one is one of my favorite pieces, though, because it has that hexagonal hole right there, which is really, really neat. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And the other one is really cool, too. It's hard to get it to focus on this high energy. Let me see if I can get it to focus on the lapis. There we go. That's a little better. Let's look at those in the light. So pretty. Gorgeous pieces. So it is so hot out here today too. But I wanted to let you guys know that we're celebrating our 3-year anniversary on the Fairy Frequency channel. So I'd like to issue you guys all a challenge to go through our playlists today. Pick a playlist and go through it and just binge watch a playlist from the Fairy Frequency channel. That would be awesome present to us for our anniversary. Helps with watch time and all that good stuff. Let me see if I can get these out. There's another piece of pyrite too. Isn't that neat? This is a pyrite crystal. And then I have a piece of copper in here too. Copper ore. came from Minnesota, Michigan, maybe Mississippi. Oh, there's a mosquito biting me. Dang it. Hot for all that. Goodness. Oh, let's see, what else do I have in here? And there's a piece of desert rose. This is my favorite chunk of desert rose. Goes in here. Hi, You'd Wish. How are you? Good to see you here, friend. All right. This is Tektite, which is it's not from this planet. They have figured out that it's a type of ore that isn't even from here. So, like meteorite, maybe. This is a goniatite fossilized snail. And for those of you that don't realize, fossils are also crystals too. The animal has died, and the bone and genetic material of this animal is now crystalline. So there's a lot of power in fossils as well. Let's see. And this one, oh, this is my spearhead. Thank you. Appreciate it, Tam. How are you today, my dear sister? Hi, A New America, All New Again. That's awesome. Are you filming them? I'd love to see them. So this one I found down in the creek, and it kind of came with its own little story. When I picked it up, I had like an epiphany that I actually made this stone. And I saw myself as the young man who created this stone. And I knew that the stone had issues when I made it, and that it was probably not going to be the best spearhead. But I used it anyways, and it broke in the creek and I lost it. And I found it again. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else is in here. If I can get this out. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, so this is an Othoceras, which is a fossilized squid. Yeah, I do have Shiva in here, right here. Shiva Lingam. Yeah, another fantastic piece. Let's see, back here is an ammonite. And then here I have a sea urchin from Madagascar. Pretty neat. I think I'll pull up a chair. Oh, let's see, what else do I got here for you? Here is, this is aragonite, which is also called a UFO rock. Let me get this to focus again. Maybe. Okay, there we go. So, it's a really neat piece. I'm sure that probably looks really awesome in the sunshine too. Hi, Father. Awesome. You're doing a great job, Father. Straighten out the garage today. I was helping him for a little bit. It's so hot, though. You should take a break for a while. I want to see this one in the sunbeams. Let's look at it in the sunlight. neat piece. Ooh, it's hot in those sunbeams. Alright, let's see what else I have in here. Okay, and this one I have Tiger's Eye. This was given to me by neighbor Deb. It's a nice little stone. My sister has a matching one that I'll be sending her soon. And then I also have a Tiger's Eye worry stone in here, which is whenever you have these stones with the little fingerprint right there. That's for them, for you to just press your thumb into. It's a worry stone. You put it in your pocket and call it a lucky stone. And then I have a piece of, this is Blue Tiger's Eye, which is a really beautiful stone too. Father has a chunk of this. It's really, really nice. It's a much bigger chunk that he carries as a kind of a worry stone. You see the colors in that. It's just gorgeous. So, and here I have quartz. I have a lot of quartz pieces too. Some quartz in there. And then down in here, actually this needs to be moved because the emerald's supposed to be in there with it. These are rubies, and these came from Madagascar too. They're hard to see. Little teeny tiny rocks. And then the emerald is supposed to be in there with that. There's the emerald. Yeah, I love crystals. Are so beautiful. This one is garnet. It's kind of hard to see. It's really, really dark. When the sunlight is out, you can't hardly tell. But if you get it in a cloudy day, you can actually see a little bit of red tint coming through it. We can try and look at it through the light, but I don't know if we'll get much out of it. Let's see what we can see. Supposedly, Noah used a garnet as a light source in the ark. But it worked only when it was cloudy. So, yeah, you can't get a whole lot of light penetration through it. But on a cloudy day, you can see a lot of red in this stone. Right now, it just kind of looks really black. It's a really nice piece. I actually prefer stones to be raw, but I will take polished stones if I happen upon them. I do have quite a few polished stones. This is a turtle that's supposed to go to Tiger Lily. I need to send that out to her. I got that for her. And it has turquoise or maybe it's howlite. That might be actually howlite. And then it has a moonstone in it too, which I think, is that what that is? Or no, rather it's opalite. Well, that's what that is. So, and the opalite looks really, really neat in the sun. Let's have a look at the opalite. Oh yeah, isn't that gorgeous? It's still got this sticker on it, so I didn't forget what it was, because I want to think it's a moonstone, but it's actually not a moonstone. It's, well, I don't know, unless opalite is considered moonstone. Need to do some more research on that, see if they're one and the same. So beautiful. Picking up the light off the grass. Isn't that cool? Really neat. what did that say? Ronnie Ard Hamanithis. Hello, Ronnie. How are you? Not sure if I'm saying your name right. Thank you. A New America, all new again. It's good to see you, friends. And see you in the comment section. I actually issued a challenge today to go watch our one of our playlists for our 3-year anniversary. We'd really like it if you would pick a playlist and check it out. This is a blue Mexican calcite. So this is also calcite. The orange. Calcite comes in a variety of different colors. Oh, there's an airplane. We have a really beautiful blue sky today, too. Very few clouds. Not a whole lot of light penetrating through it. It was really pretty. You have one like this? The blue calcite or the orange? Good, you need the rain, Tam. That's awesome. We have a lot of pieces of fluorite in here too. This is fluorite. This is fluorite. Let's see. Over here I have a... Oh, what is this called? I think this is calcite too. This is an optical calcite, which is pretty neat. You can kind of see through it. Isn't that neat? Let's get the lapis there. Let's see. Who's that quartz? It's another piece of quartz. That's a good one too. That's a record keeper too. Really small healing quartz. This one is kyanite. It's very fragile, and if you touch it, you end up getting a little bit of dust on your hands. Kind of leaves fairy dust on your hands. See it? It's kind of fragile. It's really pretty though. Kyanite's another amazing stone. This one's labradorite. Well, it's labradorite. It's polished on one side and raw on the other. Very nice piece. Let's see. Here is blue chalcedony. Let's look at this one in the light. Gorgeous. Very pretty. I like this one. It almost looks like a bee. Yeah. And then we looked at the Shiva Lingam. That one's the Shiva Lingam right there. I love that stone too. There's a lot of energy in that. Oh, I bruised my finger when we were working on the garage though. So I gotta be careful. Oh, this is a really awesome stone. If you happen upon one of these, get yourself one of these. This is a fluorite crystal. Just a chunk of raw fluorite. So what fluorite can do is really amazing. It actually destroys fluoride. So you get you one of these, wash it up good, and then you can put it in a cup of water, and it will take the fluoride out of the water. And it's very health beneficial. So all of your water we filtered through. It just kind of changes up the chemical balance. So I highly recommend everybody get yourself a fluorite crystal. Fluorite gets rid of fluoride. So yes. And these come in a lot of different colors. You can get them in green, and sometimes they're greenish blue. They come in a lot of aqua colors and even pinks. Really, really pretty. So when you're thinking about fluorite, again, let's see, we'll look here. These are all fluorite stones. These ones are polished, so not as good for water treatment, but you can see what the variation of colors here. And these are fluorite points. So all of those are fluorite. And then this big one that I showed you earlier is also fluorite. So you can see the colors. A lot of variation of colors. Let me get it to focus on something else. Okay, there we go. It has a hard time focusing on crystals. It could be my camera too. Let me see here. Sorry. Okay, let's try again. Ooh, that really confused everything. Okay. It's a little better. So, yeah. It's a really big piece too. But yeah, this is the one that you want for treating your water. The raw fluorite. Sorry. I wonder why they're calling. Huh. Probably should have turned on my ringtone first. Sorry about that. Alright. Anyway, so those are all the fluorite stones. I think I covered all my fluorite. Oh, that one's fluorite too. So it can be that dark purple. Let's look at this one in the light. Beautiful. Does not like to focus on crystals. You gotta almost get it to focus on something else, and then come back to it. Ugh. It's sweaty out here. Okay, so this, I believe, my daughter, one of our daughters gave this to us. And this, I believe, is malachite. But I'm not for sure. I'd need to ask her about it again. It looks like malachite to me with azurite in it. Which, that would be the bluer color is azurite. A lot of times when you find malachite, the cheaper malachite will have bits of azurite in it. So you're getting those dark blue colors too. But that is a really neat stone too. Very cool. And then I have smoky quartz. This is a beautiful piece of smoky quartz. And I actually have, oops, let me get that one back in there. That one back. I have two pieces of smoky quartz here. Get to focus on something else. Alright. Focus on that, and then look at this. And I like these, but I tend to get like bad dreams when I sleep with them, so don't sleep with them. This one has been living with our plant, and it looks like it's growing another crystal right there. I don't remember that being there before. It's interesting. Looks like it got broken a little bit too. But yeah, and we keep a lot of them inside with our plants. This one was in with the plant too. This piece of quartz. It's another neat piece. So yeah, let's go look at this one through the light. Sorry. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Doesn't want to focus on it. Has a real hard time with that. Very strong energy coming from these stones. So yeah, and then you guys are all familiar with these ones in here. This is the crystal, the quartz crystal that babysits the fairy tarot cards. And we always keep a piece of quartz with all of our tarot cards, although I don't have one in this box. I need a skinny one to put in there. Let's see. Maybe this one will fit. Maybe. Sort of. Okay. Well, that's good enough for now. They got to finish charging tonight. They'll come back in around midnight tonight. We'll bring them all back in. And there's the amethyst that hangs out with the fairy tarot cards. And then again, more blue calcite, which is what this one is too. And then that one that I showed you earlier. So that is calcite. Let's have a look at this one through the light. Super pretty stone. It's not getting a whole lot of sunlight through it though. Little edging. Really beautiful though. And then there's the pyramid, which, get this out of the way for a second. I love that amethyst. And then one more piece of fluorite. This one hangs out with the fairy tarot all the time too. It's got a couple of little chips on it. The whole box actually fell at one point. I think the cat or the kids knocked it off. I think the kids knocked it off and blamed it on the cat. But, so we lost a couple of little edges off of it. Let me see, hold on. Resituate it. There you go. So this actually used to be a lot more purple, but it has come out in the sun, and it used to hang out with the plants too, so it got a lot of light, and that will change out some of the color on your fluorite stones. If you leave them in the light, a lot of times you lose color. You lose them on citrine too, so you got to kind of be careful, and it's kind of up to you. I mean, if you use your stones a lot, if you just use them for decor, that's one thing, then you probably wouldn't worry about it that much. But if you are actually using them for metaphysical purposes, then you got to charge them. Definitely need to be charged. So let me show you. This is what happened here. Get these out of the way for a second. Okay, so the cat knocked the whole thing off, or the kids knocked it off, and when they did, it actually, like, that's from the fluorite. See? See where it is? Where it's located? And it just nicked the inside of the box, which is like a velvet top. But it nicked the inside of the box and actually busted the wood out. See that? There's the damage. That's the damage that it did. But that's okay. It'll be alright. Kids and cats will be kids and cats. So, yeah. It was the cat. Father said it was the cat. I think it was the kids blaming it on the cat, but that's okay. It'll be alright. This one has its own piece of quartz in it too. This is the instant tarot deck that's in here. So cards need to be charged too. If you're a card reader, you definitely want to charge your cards too. And that helps restore and power up their energy. So, and this is a piece, I believe this piece is zeolite. Zeolite, I think. It has such an unusual crystal shape. It's a hexagonal shaped crystal here, but there's there's variations of different stuff going on here too. We've got quartz in here and these other crystals that are these long striations. So I'm not sure. I know it's a multitude of different crystals, but you would never know by looking at the back of it. Look at this. It looks like slag. Isn't that incredible? So if you found a piece of this, you'd have no idea what was inside it. It's very heavy. I'm trying to be careful not to break my glass table. So I actually have it bracing the lapis because I was worried about the lapis rolling off and hitting the concrete floor, which would be a really bad thing. So I have it blocked with the zeolite and the quartz for now. But yeah, so those are my crystals. Well, let's go walk around and look at the garden for a minute. Oh, look, there's a grasshopper chilling on my pepper plants. Hey, grasshopper, what are you doing in there? See him? He is right there. He's just chilling in there trying to hide from the sun. Oh, now I can't get the zoom to go back out. There we go. Yeah, the banana peppers are starting to grow. Little banana peppers in there. Little sweet banana peppers. And we have habaneros in here too, but they're really short. They haven't grown very tall yet. I'm gonna have to pull some of the, this is, I don't know if you can see that. See the shape of the leaves here? This is called wood sorrel, and it's edible. You can eat this, and it has a really kind of a savory flavor. So we gotta let it grow in our garden to separate things. But I pull it now and again to give more space to the peppers and things. I always feel bad when I have to pull plants. But it kind of, they need room. The peppers need more room. So I actually have some wood sorrel growing right in here too. And they make little teeny tiny yellow flowers, which I don't know if you can see. They're not bloomed right now, but there's little yellow flowers that grow on it. And those are edible too. I'm trying to look to see if there's any that are open. But I don't see any that are open right now. These are bell peppers. I'm still waiting on those to get bigger. Need to move that over. Oh. And this is spinach, but it looks like it's getting blighted. And that does not go in there. Oops, and I pulled a spinach plant. Dang it. Oh, I put that back in there. Okay. Oh, and then there's beets and radishes growing in there too. Most of them are going to seed right now, though. I haven't been doing a whole lot, and I've got a lot of blight going on here and there. Some tomatoes that self-planted themselves, and somewhere in here there's a caterpillar, which I haven't found yet, but I can tell he's been on these. Look at, he just ate all of those leaves. Where is he? Where are you, caterpillar? Let me catch you. Maybe a bird already got to him. Usually I can find him. The best thing to do is just kind of chill and wait until you see movement. I found him. Let's see this major damager. Come here, dude. You're eating my plant. Come on. Oh, let me get him off. I don't want to hurt him, but I want to show you, so hold on just a second. Come on. Let go. Let go. Let go. Alright. This is the pain in the butt hornworm, which looks suspiciously a lot like the Alice in Wonderland caterpillar. So, I'm going to have a look at him. He's really neat. Let me see if I can get him to show his face. Come here. Oh, sorry. Bad selfie stick. Yeah, he's a beautiful pain in the butt is what he is. Here, let me set him down here. We'll try to look at him on the concrete. Alright, let go of me. Yeah, here he's next to a quarter so you can get an idea of size. Let's see your face, dude. So these turn into, I believe these turn into a hawk moth. Or, seems like it's a big white moth that it turns into. But they're known as hornworms or tobacco worms. And they love to eat tobacco plants, but they also love to eat tomato plants, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys realize this, but tomato plants actually have nicotine in them. And I think that's what it is. The hornworms are addicted to the nicotine. Trying to get it to focus on him, maybe. Let's see. There you go. He's neat, though. Isn't he neat? When we had a turtle, we used to feed him to our turtle. She loved to eat them. He's a pain in the butt, though. He'll destroy a tomato plant quick. So, I don't want to kill him, but I'm probably going to throw him in the yard or something so that... Look how he's trying to travel. He's trying to get away. The ground is a little bit hot, though. It's not too bad, though. I mean, it's not like he's going to be burning, but he is, looks like he's spitting on himself, maybe. Or he's cleaning himself because I touched him. Maybe. Let me pet him. He's a pet caterpillar. You probably ate too much. I think you ate too much tomato. Crazy little worm. Oh, he does not like his little horn touched. That made him mad. See that horn on his back? That's where they get the name hornworm. And he's gonna poop. You pooping tomatoes? Pooping green tomatoes everywhere. Right? He did a lot of damage to that plant already. Mosquitoes are trying to get me. Stop trying to get me. Bad mosquito. Troublemaking hornworm. He must have some high energy because it doesn't like focusing on him either. See how it keeps going back out? Alright. Well, you pain in the butt. I have to throw you, dude. Sorry about your luck. Probably be food for a robin or something, though. Alright, I'm gonna pitch him. Sorry, caterpillar lovers. He's a neat caterpillar, but he's destroying my tomato plant. Alright. It's far enough away that I think you won't be able to get back for a while. But yeah, look what he's done. So this whole branch, see that? And then this whole branch, and this whole branch. Yep. I'm really good at finding them too. And that, I'm telling you, if you notice the damage on your plants, which you will, just sit still and you'll find them. That's how you find them. Oh my gosh. Look at this cucumber. What the heck? That thing is huge. I need to take that one in. My goodness. Ugh. I wonder if it's going to get bigger. Maybe I should let it go for a little while longer. There's another huge one over here, too. Goodness, those are big old cucumbers. Huh. Good news. Oh, there's another one in there. Look at him hiding. Awesome. And there's a little one. There's a pickle. Just a pickle. Oh, and then back here is our gorgeous pumpkins, which are happily being torn apart by these beetles. So I'm probably gonna have to do the soap thing and try to eliminate some of them before I end up losing out on pumpkins. See what they do to the vines? They are bad about that. Yep. So, and that's our biggest pumpkin right there. There's another one down here. And then the one over here, right there. Pretty good size. And this is our first year at growing pumpkins, so I think we didn't do too bad. And then we're gonna have, here's one right here. Look, if this is a baby. Oh, this one fell off. Darn it. That one got knocked off. Too bad. I bet Father accidentally hit it with the lawnmower, or it got kicked. Darn it. Yeah, that's the start of a baby pumpkin, but huh. Interesting. So, yeah. Not a whole lot going on in our sky today either. It's pretty boring. A few clouds here and there. And a really, really hot sun. Everything else is blue. Blue, blue, blue. Lots of blue. There's a little bit of clouds right there. Not much though. So, yeah, let's go look at the sunflowers again and see if the hummingbird ever came back. I really want to see her. Big old sunflowers. Look how tall it is. It's so tall. There's going to be so many blooms on that too. All of these are going to be, these are all going to be blooms. Look, see, even down here, that's going to be a bloom. And then this will be a bloom. And this one will be a bloom. And then it just goes up level after level, more blooms. Each level has blooms. So the potential for, I don't even know, I can't even tell you how many heads are going to be on this. It's a super multi-hydra giant mammoth. Like you can see this one has already started. Look, head there, sunflower head there, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. These are all going to be them too. We have some that are bigger over here. See, and these are all coming from this one giant stalk, which is probably about as big as my wrist. That thing is huge. Very, very big. So yeah, let me back up and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, see? So it's just one plant and it fell over and like started growing that way. So we just let it go and do its thing. And it's probably about as tall as that big one. So pretty cool, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'll have to do some more sunflower dances with those gorgeous babies. Oh, there's another caterpillar right there. Is that one of those bagworms, I think? Yeah, these ones are pretty damaging too. You see it? So, and these ones didn't do as well. We had issues with the soil and we dropped from our yard. Like, I'll show you this. These, all these bricks that go down our drive were level with the drive. But they have now dropped. I mean, look at this. You can see underneath the porch. Let's look under there. What do you see, guys? There's probably lizards under there. See, that's quite a bit of space. Isn't it? It's just a hole back there. And it's going underneath, too. This is all along the front. So I'm losing the soil underneath the house. Which, I think my sister said maybe there's a cave under there. Which there might be. A cave underneath my sunflower garden. So, and they did not as tall as they normally do either. They usually are above the roof like all the rest, but they didn't do as well. Now those ones, they're growing in that pot, and the stem is a lot skinnier than the ones on the side. See? A lot skinnier. And they're blooming. Pretty moss roses. And mother-in-law's tongue right there too. Okay, let me see here. Get you focused up here. There you go. So there's two blooms right there. So you can see what I'm saying, like how they hydra out. There you go. Really amazing. Oh, what is that thing there? What is that? I think there's a UFO. Maybe. What is that thing? It's not making any noise. It's flying through the air. Maybe it's a balloon. Well, that was weird. Huh. Do not know what that was. The wind is really picking up. Everything's blowing around. Hi, Joe. How are ya? Well, there's a wasp on the feeder. I love these flowers too. They're so pretty. Here. You see the wasp? There he goes. Acorns are coming in nice too. So pretty. Yeah, I love these. These are the Woodstock wind chimes. And my neighbors have some too that are also really beautiful in their tree over there. So you're kind of hearing a little bit of ambience from their tree also. You see the acorns coming in? Lots of wind. The trees are talking to me. It is really pretty. The vines really taking over everything. This one finally bloomed. It's missing most of its petals though. And that Fibonacci spiral going on. So beautiful. This one's about to bloom. I think these are lemon sunnies. If I remember right. But some of them are kind of irritated because they're being choked by morning glories. So they kind of, some of them grew a little mutated. But that's okay. That one's a prime example of the mutation that can be caused by choke vines. We got tiny, that little teeny tiny bloom. There's another little teeny tiny one too. But these morning glories are really beautiful. I just probably should have planted them around the edges of the outside of the garden instead of in the center. But you live and learn, right? So, yeah. But remember when I was picking the weeds out of this? Sure has come a long way since that, huh? Very pretty. Whew. Well, folks, it's pretty hot out here. Staring at a tree for 20 minutes today. Oh, yeah. That is a great video. Love that video. Trees can rewire your brain. They're just amazing. Love them. Look at that. So delicate. Looks like a little ballerina bloom. Isn't that beautiful? And then this is what they look like when they open. pretty. And I have a teddy bear sunflower growing back here, but they didn't do too well. They blighted out a lot, and multi-headed on that one too. Just didn't bloom very good though. We have a lot of plant mutations this year, I've noticed. So I'm assuming that's because of all the extra crud they've been loading our sky with lately. So it's not good for plants at all. You do what you can, but you're going to see a lot of mutations. Such a neat plant. I'm not even sure what this plant is called. It has these little seed pods. Really cool. It might just be a weed. I actually planted flowers in there, but that's what I got. Sometimes I just let things grow and don't pull them at all. And that's what happens. Get lots of experiments going on. So, yeah. Well, I think I'm going to let you guys go because I've been doing this for over an hour now. But I just want to remind you again that it is our Fairy Frequency 3-year anniversary. So if you've never seen it, you need to go find our original upload, which is called Fairies Talking by the Creek. And it's an incredible video that has enjoyed, I don't know, probably over 130,000 views now. So it's a great video. And in the video, I'm walking down at the creek and picking up bits of pottery and such. And thank you so much, beautiful Sister Tam. And there is a sound. It's a strange frequency that you'll hear. If you listen closely to your speakers, you can definitely hear it. What sounds like, to me, fairies talking. It's a strange language, and it's just an odd frequency, and it definitely sounds like some kind of chatter. So we never were for sure what it was, but when we played the film back, we almost didn't upload it because we were kind of thinking what happened to the audio. So very, very interesting video. So if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go check that out. You can find it in our playlist called Fairy Frequency, actually. And or you can just actually Google or search it on YouTube. It's going to pop it up right there for you. Just search Fairies Talking by the Creek. There's a part 1, 2, and a 3. But they all have the sound in them too. Very interesting. And I also feel like the sound has its own health benefits too. It managed to help me with a lot of things. Like after watching that film and listening to the frequencies, I started to notice plant auras and flower auras on different flowers that I didn't see before. I mean, I've always seen auras on things, especially when I was a kid, but it seems like a lot of that kind of just went away from me, and I had to like reactivate it. So I feel like that's a good film to reactivate your ability to see plant auras and hear and see devas and fairies. So I would like to encourage you all to go check that out for our anniversary. Leave lots of comment trails to let us know that you were there. And I think that would be awesome if you revive that for us. And one more challenge to find a favorite playlist today and just put it on, rotate, and enjoy yourself. Relax and enjoy. We have a little something for everyone. So thank you so much for joining us. These cards are going to be out for the rest of the evening until at least midnight. Maybe 1, not sure. I'll see what I feel like. And as long as it doesn't cloud up or try to threaten rain, then I will leave them out to get their full 24-hour charge. Which means that Monday, when we go to do our readings, all these crystals and all of these cards will be back up to full power up for their charges. I'm ready to go for it. Thank you, Deb Sunshine. Good to see you, darling. They'll be ready to go for us for Monday, so we can read very strong powered cards. Yep. So yeah, and they were out here all night last night too for the ghost moon. And if you haven't seen that video, There's two of them now. There's the Ghost Moon video and then Ghost Moonlight Fairy Colors. Very, very cool videos. What is that? Oops. Was it an egg? Oh, I think it might have been a spider egg. Oops. Okay, there it goes. All right, my dears. You all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the comment section. Right? Thanks again, everyone.